Title of the presentation. A few comments about the study's purpose. A few figures to describe the building. Now, the building is a framed building, and for each case in study, there are mainly 4 cases in study, a bearing wall is added in certain places in the structure as it is seen for cases A, B, C and D. That bearing wall is named P1, that's Pier 1. That wall may be made of full bricks, that masonry wall, right? That's what FB stands for. Or it may be made of reinforced concrete, therefore RC. The following walls, P2 to P13, are non-bearing AAC walls, and they switch positions as the bearing wall moves from the edge to the center of the structure. So these are mainly the 4 cases analyzed. It's important to see whether the full bricks wall, the bearing full bricks wall, can bear the efforts it will be subjected to. A little about the materials used. And some explanations about the bearing efforts parallel to the wall's plane at the moment. These are the bending moments. And the shear forces. Now for the axial force. The walls must also bear the bending moments perpendicular to their plane. The masonry walls, I mean. And now for the bearing masonry wall efforts, the effective and the bearing efforts. For all the 4 cases. Results for the non-bearing AAC walls. The AAC walls efforts, bending moments perpendicular to their plane, and stresses, first sigma stresses, followed by the tau stresses. Conclusions about the pictures shown before: whether the walls can bear the stresses they're subjected to or not. Now the plastic hinges development for all the cases mentioned before. It's possible to say there are 8 cases actually, considering that the bearing wall may be made of 2 different materials. So instead of 4 cases, we can say we have 8 actually. But of course we study the plastic stage development for both directions, X and Y. Now for the plastic stage results, a few comments about the results. Now the pushover diagrams. Now comments about the pushover diagrams shown before. Now overall conclusions about the paper. The end.